close friend of late football star Senzo Meyiwa, that's Tumelo Madlala, is back in the witness box today. The High Court in Pretoria is expected to deal with the matter of having an identity parade. Now, yesterday, Madlala told the court that he was annoyed to be in the same room as the intruder. Linda Mnisi is live to us from outside court now for an update. Linda, harrowing details once again coming from inside the High Court in Pretoria just yesterday, and a big day in court today insofar as that identity parade issue is concerned.
Yes, indeed, Michelle. You'll remember just yesterday we ended off on a cliffhanger, really, if one may describe it as that, because Advocate George Baloyi for the state wanted to, start making arguments, using his heads of arguments that were not furnished to the defense, and we saw them object to that. And what that is in relation to is the issue around the doc identification, which the defense has objected to, saying procedurally it is wrong because the 5 accused who are currently in the dock have not been taken for an identity parade, and therefore it cannot happen in the manner in which he wants it to happen. First, he must lay a basis and not rely on the witness to give a description of what the alleged intruder looks like, and be the one to basically say that this is the intruder. So the defense saying that there must be a basis for that doc identification that the state wants to embark on. So what that means, Michelle, is that the state itself would have to say the description that we're given by the witness matches the one that we have, and that would form sufficient basis for the state to then ask the witness to point out the person that they think was the intruder on the day. For now, the witness is speaking about the intruder who had a gun. He's described that witness or that intruder as having been short, had big eyes, a small chin, as well as dreadlocks. So he says he was quite disgusted to be in the same room as that particular witness. So we were left in that cliffhanger where at that very moment the defense objected to that alleged intruder being pointed out in court.
So Linda, effectively, given all of the legalese that you've outlined for us just now, will he have the opportunity today to point out the alleged gunman?
Well, if all goes well for the state, like I said, it needs to lay a basis, in terms of, that particular doc identification, in the sense that it would have to say that, the description that is given by the witness matches the one that they have. What makes this difficult for the state is that they did not conduct an identity parade on the 5 accused persons. So on what basis then would they have a description of the alleged intruder? So at this point, they're going to argue in court for that kind of evidence to be admitted in court, arguing that it in fact must happen. But of course, it's also the discretion of the judge. The judge also has the discretion to allow it to happen or not. So this morning we'll be watching that those proceedings very closely in terms of whether or not the judge will allow for the witness to identify the alleged intruder. It's important also, Michelle, to separate the two between the shooter and the intruder, because at this point the witness is speaking about the intruder, not necessarily the person that shot Senzo. You'll remember he said that he was in the bedroom when he ran into the bedroom when that shot went off. So he did not quite clearly say who exactly shot Senzo between the 2 intruders.
Linda Mnisi, thanks very much indeed for that update. Of course, the case proceeds in the High Court in Pretoria. More updates throughout the day from Linda.